YouTube? We are back with another Duel Links YouTube video. It's your boy Crimson Reaper 5, and today I am giving you the the deck that I was able to hit DL max with in the April 2025 KC Cup. Now, if you don't know, if you've been living under a rock, the current best deck in the game is, of course, going to be Resonator. And you can see, you can take a look at the tier list here. The current best decks in the game are Resonators in the tier 1 position and Salamangreats in the tier 1 position. Tier 2, we got Predaplants. Tier 3, we got an assortment of Gemini, Elemental Hero, Lyrilusk, and Subterror. Yeah, it's mostly Resonator. I didn't see any Salamangreats. Saw a couple Predaplant and lots of Hero during my climb. But yeah, we got to DL max. Here's the deck list I used, of course, with the Altergeists, the deck I'm known for. And yeah, I'm gonna go over the replays. I'm gonna tell you guys my decision making. And yeah, if you guys enjoy these videos, be sure to drop a like, drop a sub on the channel if you're new. We're slowly growing the YouTube channel, and follow on Twitch. I stream a lot of Duel Links on there. So if you want to catch me live, definitely consider following on Twitch. And yeah, let's delve right into the videos. And I'll give the deck profile at the very end of the video. So yeah, see, we got to DL max. Ignore the win rate. I was playing like meme FTK, but yeah, we did manage to win 5 in a row. So you guys can see the win rate. Got a lot of wins here. So. Alright, so we will start with the first game. This was, of course, I've got 5 replays to share with you guys today. Of course, these were gathered from the April 2025 KC Cup. So, yeah, without further ado, enjoy the replays. And I will be giving a play-by-play as to what I did, my decision making, and yeah. Alright, so the first replay is against a hero player. This was game 1 out of 5. This guy was an 8-game win streak, believe it or not.
Duel!
Alright, so here's my hand. Not great. Got Silquitous. We got a potential Silquitous bounce. We got Marionetter's follow-up and a Needle Ceiling. Guess we can turn on voice lines for you guys. Let's see what this guy wants to do.
Here I go. I activate my spell card, Neo's Fusion. Check this out. I special summon a monster.
Alright, and he summons Neos Kluger, one of the cards of all time. Sending the Yubel and the Neos.
I'll throw down a face Anthropite and
Here I
my
go.
turn.
Sets 2
It's my
cards
turn.
and passes.
I draw. I activate my skill.
And you will quickly notice that I actually switched skills. I'm using the new skill, Strike Back, Terrors of the Overroot. Going into this, I thought this skill was like garbage, but it's actually really good. I severely underestimated the skill. Because going first, like you can see we top decked Meluseek, which is good for us. And we got to shuffle back our Silquitous Brick, because you never want this in your hand. So we do shuffle back the Silquitous Brick, and we do set the Terrors of the Overroot from our skill, which I can activate immediately.
I set a card. Altergeists Meluseek.
Alright, we summon Meluseek.
Check this out.
Leak
I'll
off.
create a circuit that links the known with the unknown. Meluseek's effect activates when she goes to the graveyard.
Now you might be wondering why I didn't activate Terrors of the Overroot immediately. It's because I'm trying to force out the super polymerization. I want to see if he wants to use it.
I'll set a card. I set a card. I'll end my turn.
Alright, he didn't use the super poly, that's fine. So we just set manifestation, we set needle sealing, and we just pass here.
Here I go. I'll give it my best shot.
Alright, discard Arm Dragon Thunder, which is not a threat because this doesn't do anything during his turn, only on my turn. He does grab the super poly, but yeah. See what he does here.
My monster buddies and I have an unbreakable bond. I activate my quick play spell, Super Polymerization.
For some reason, he decides to use the super polymerization here. I guess his hand wasn't good or something, but I don't know if I agree with that. He will have to get rid of his Neos Kluger, which means it won't float into the Neos Wise Man.
Come out! I fusion summon a monster.
As Kuridow is going to hit the field.
Battle!
I don't think that's going to help. Here's the card I set. I activate a trap.
Now I'm going to Terrors of the Overroot. Be very, very careful when you're using this card. Never give your opponent back a monster, or else Multifaker won't summon something out of the deck, because if you give your opponent a monster back, technically you did summon back a monster that wasn't an Altergeist, so therefore Multifaker won't summon anything. So always make sure to give your opponent a spell, usually a spell back. Polymerization is usually a great target for terrors if you want to use it, so I send away the Armed Dragon Thunder level 10, returning a Polymerization.
I activated a trap card, so I can special summon this card, Altergeist Multifaker. When Multifaker is special summoned, her effect activates. Altergeist Silquitous.
And from here, we're pretty much in the driver's seat to win the duel. Super Polymerization is gone. He has no more grind game, so we're just set and primed to win. Silquitous is just going to bounce away the Kuridow, and yeah, he just has nothing left at this point.
I activate Altergeist Silquitous' effect.
Bounce.
I end my turn.
Here I go. It's my turn. I draw. I activate my trap. Altergeist Manifestation. I activate Altergeist Silquitous' effect.
Alright, we're going to bounce back the far left, because we can.
Altergeist Meluseek.
And from here, it's very easy to start forcing out the rest of his back row if he has any.
I link summon a monster.
So we are going to put 2 and 2 together to make Hextia.
Link 2. Altergeist Hextia. Meluseek's effect activates when she goes to the graveyard.
Alright, from here I do have the Marionetter, or else I would have searched it off of Meluseek, so we searched the Conquery instead to get her in rotation.
Altergeist Marionetter! Marionetter activates her effect when she's summoned.
So here, I do want to point out that because we have the Altergeist manifestation in our hand, ideally you would want to set Altergeist Protocol here. This is a very good opportunity to set Protocol, but because Altergeist Protocol is not yet in Duel Links, you want to set the only target Marionetter can currently set, because we don't have Haunted Rock or Revitalization either, which is going to be another manifestation.
I'll set a card.
There it is.
I set a card. Battle.
In case he has like a Kiteroid or something, we set a compulsory evacuation device, so we have like quick spot removal. I'm just like playing around with potential Kiteroids or potential hand traps he might have. And he didn't have anything, so we just swing with Marionetter. We swing with the Hextia, and that's GG.
Altergeist Marionetter. Play him like a puppet. Looks like your bank account's empty. Altergeist Hextia.
Right, no Hallowed Life Barrier, no Kiteroid, no nothing. That's GG.
I don't like losing, but I'd rather have a fun duel.
I get the feeling I'll be seeing more of you, hun.
Alright, game 2 was versus a Predaplant player.
be nice and end you quickly.
I can steal anything for you, if you can afford my fee.
Okay, I'll face you.
Duel! My turn. Altergeist Meluseek!
Again, we do have the Meluseek, so we'll start with that.
I'll play this. I'll create a circuit that links the known with the unknown. Link Summon! Meluseek's effect activates when she goes to the graveyard.
Search Multifaker.
I'll set a card. I set a card.
Alright, and that's our usual turn 1. Nothing has changed. We set the bottomless trap hole, we set needle sealing, and we just pass.
I've put together a
Would you
pretty
like to
good
see how
lineup.
terrifying a duel
I end
can
my
be?
turn.
I'll be nice and end you quickly.
I'm not really too concerned on him getting rid of Link Haribo.
Predaplant offers Scorpio! By summoning Offers Scorpio, its effect activates. Predaplant Saraceniant! Biblisp's effect activates when it's sent to the graveyard.
Alright, Biblis, just standard Predaplant combo. Nothing really to explain here.
I activate the spell card, Polymerization! Fusion Summon! Appear! Level 5 Predaplant Ambulomelodis! Ambulomelodis' effect activates when it's fusion summoned. Saraceniant activates its effect.
Predaponics, Predablast.
I activate my quick play spell, Predaplast. Predaplant Biblisp activates its effect from the graveyard. Predaplant Biblisp. I activate Ambulomelodis' effect. Predaplant Chlamydia Sundew. I use Chlamydia Sundew's effect to fusion summon. I fusion summon a monster.
Alright, let's see what he makes here.
Here comes level 7 Predaplant Chimera Flesia.
Sorry, hun. I flip over my set card. I activate a trap.
I didn't have to use bottomless trap hole here, but I mean, he's already like invested a lot of resources into this Chimera Flesia, so I mean, I don't see like any downside in just getting rid of it. So we are going to bottomless trap hole the Chimera Flesia just to, you know, just to get it off the field, just to force him to invest more resources getting his stuff out. And if things go bad, we do have a needle ceiling.
I activated a trap card, so I can special summon this card.
Alright, now we go Multifaker combo, as usual.
Altergeist Multifaker. When Multifaker is special summoned, her effect activates. Altergeist Silquitous.
Level 5 Predaplant Drosophilum Hydra.
Hydra.
I activate my continuous spell, Predaponics. I activate Predaponics' effect, Predaplant Darlingtonia Cobra. I'll set a card.
I activate Altergeist Silquitous' effect.
Alright, he just ends on this, and he just passes. We just Silquitous bounce the Biblisp because it special summoned itself, so by bouncing it, Biblisp is banished.
That's it for now.
My turn.
But you won't like what I
draw
have in
Altergeist Multifaker.
Alright, normal summon Multifaker.
I set a card. I activate Altergeist Silquitous' effect.
Because we drew a back row, so might as well get a free bounce out of it. Get rid of the Drosophilum Hydra. Put it back in his hand.
I banished Drosophilum Hydra from my graveyard.
I'll end my turn.
I guess I can try a... Predaplant Chlamydia Sundew. I use Chlamydia Sundew's effect to fusion summon. My plants have never been more ravenous. I'll graft these together to create a botanical nightmare. Fusion summon. You're no match for this toxic predator. Arise, starving Venom Fusion Dragon.
Starving Venom is going to hit the field.
Fusion summoning Starving Venom activates its effect. I activate Predaponics' effect. Predaplant Darlingtonia Cobra. Let's battle.
I don't think that's going to help.
I flip over my set card. I activate a trap.
But Starving Venom is gonna be immediately met with a compulsory evacuation device. We are careful not to destroy it, because I don't want it popping on my cards. So.
I activated a trap card, so I can special summon this card.
I never want to see you again!
Right place, right time. Just the wrong opponent.
And from there, the opponent says, I've had enough, I know I'm losing, and he just surrenders. So, that's pretty much what Altergeists do. They, like, try to, you know, set the opponent back, run them out of resources. Alright, this third replay is kind of, like, funny. This one's not the greatest game, but it's funny, so that's why I kept it. You guys are gonna like this one. We got one of the characters of all time, Jack Atlas, the master of Faster himself.
The bigger the threat, the greater the reward.
If you have the guts to face me, you have the guts to lose.
Duel!
Our hand is okay.
It's my turn. I set watch this. I summon a monster. I end my
Here
turn.
I go.
Go
It's
ahead.
my turn.
Attack me.
Now, I thought this was Resonator, but apparently the skill didn't activate, and he just summons a Junk Synchron and sets a back row and passes. Junk Synchron, one of the cards of all
I
time.
draw. You're not the only one with a skill.
I set a card.
One of the classic Yusei cards of all time. I think Jack got confused on which deck he wanted to play. It's because this is Yusei's deck, not Jack Atlas. Anyway, we do shuffle one of our manifestations to the deck, because Marionetter can just reset it for a Terrors of the Overroot, because why not?
Altergeist Marionetter. Marionetter activates her effect when she's
Alright,
summoned.
summon
I
Marionetter,
set a card.
set the manifestation,
I'll set a card. Battle.
set Bottomless.
Altergeist Marionetter. Play him like a puppet.
Alright, then we try to attack the Junk Synchron with our Marionetter, but we are going to be met with Butter Spy Protection, one of the classic cards of all time. Now, if you guys have never seen this card, I'll read what it does. Target one face-up attack position monster on the field, change it to face-up defense position. Also, any damage you take for the rest of this turn is halved. I don't know why he was so hell-bent on defending his Junk Synchron, but what do I know about these players, man?
Now, my face down.
I'll end
Alright.
my turn.
Don't expect me to. I draw. Watch this. I special summon a monster. I activate my monster's
Blue
effect.
Skies. This was like some weird, like, Synchron Mekk-Knight build. But yeah, we just immediately get rid of the Blue Sky so it can't get its search off.
Slow down. Here's the card
Alright, we get rid
I
of the
set.
Blue Sky.
I
I
activate
set
a
a
Give him
trap.
back Butter Spy.
I'm setting a card.
Very careful to put it here because I don't want to give it. We are very careful to put the Butter Spy under the Junk Synchron because we saw he's playing Mekk-Knights and I don't want to give him 3 columns.
I end my,
My
turn.
turn.
Go
I
ahead.
draw.
I'll set a
Attack.
card.
Let's battle. Altergeist Marionetter. Play him like a puppet.
I know all your moves. My face down.
Again, he's
card.
hell-bent on defending this
I
Junk
activate
Synchron.
my trap.
I'll end
It's
my
my
turn.
turn. Watch this. I special summon a monster.
Very fitting name, by the way, Mech King, and he's playing Mekk-Knights.
Sorry, hun. I flip over my set card. I activate
Alright,
a
he special
trap.
summons the Red Moon, which is going to be met with a Bottomless Trap Hole.
I activated a trap card, so I can special summon this card. Altergeist Multifaker. When Multifaker is special summoned, her effect activates.
My face down card. I activate a quick play spell.
Alright, we are going to get hit by a Forbidden Chalice. That's fine. We have more than enough follow-up at this point. Like, one Junk Synchron isn't going to do anything.
Take this. I end my turn.
And him,
Go ahead. Attack.
him killing Multifaker isn't the worst thing for us, because Marionetter can just summon Multifaker back anyway, so...
I draw. I activate my trap. Altergeist Manifestation.
Or I can Manifestation, do it this
Altergeist
way.
Multifaker. When Multifaker is special summoned, her effect activates Altergeist Silquitous. I'll create a circuit that links the known with the unknown. Link summon.
Alright, we are going to link into Hextia now. Get some damage.
Link 2. Altergeist Hextia. Silquitous activates when she goes to the graveyard.
Back my trap.
I activate Altergeist Marionetter's effect. Altergeist Silquitous. I'll set a call. I'll set a let's. Altergeist Hextia.
I
Attack.
know all your moves. I flip over my face down card. I activate my
Alright.
trap card.
I went into Silquitous because I didn't know what his final back row was, but it was another Butter Spy protection. Switches to defense.
I'll end my
Don't
turn.
Get rid of
expect
it.
me to come to me. I special summon. I activate my
Top
monster
deck's another
effect.
blue sky,
Sorry, hon.
but we have a bottom list for
Here's
it.
the card I set.
I activate my trap. Altergeist Manifestation. Altergeist Multifaker. When Multifaker is special summoned, her effect activates Altergeist Meluseek.
I end my
turn.
Go.
I link summon a monster.
Alright, we're gonna put Hextia and Multifaker together.
Up here. Link 3 Altergeist Prime Banshee. Hextia's effect activates when she's sent to the graveyard.
Search Multifaker.
Manifesting from the edge of nightmares. I link summon! Link 4 Altergeist Memory Gant.
Go into Memory Gant.
Prime Banshee activates when she's sent to the graveyard. Silquitous activates when she goes to the graveyard. Altergeist Marionetter.
Because he has 4,000 life points, I'm just trying to one-shot him so he doesn't like top deck into like a Kite Void or something.
Marionetter activates her effect when she's summoned.
I'll set a card.
Once again, this is another like position where you want to set Altergeist Protocol if we had it in the game, but we don't. So we set another manifestation.
I activate Altergeist Marionetter's effect. Link 2, Altergeist Hextia. Meluseek's effect activates when she goes to the graveyard.
I set a card. Battle.
Altergeist Hextia.
Meluseek, get a search, because why not? The game's already over.
Looks like your
Oh.
bank account's empty.
Dare you?
My monster attacks you directly.
And that's just GG.
Altergeist Memory Gant's effect activates.
There never was a king until I showed up. So don't follow in my footsteps. Create your own path.
There's nothing I can't hack. From databases to dueling.
Alright, 2 more. This is another Jack Out list. Second one in a row.
My soul burns.
As a hacker,
Heavy is the duel.
Our hand isn't great, so we're gonna set everything except manifestation.
here I go. I set a card. I set a card. I'll set a card. I'll end my turn.
It's my
Good
turn.
part is he doesn't get feed to Shade, so that's great for us.
I draw. I activate my spell card. Resonator call.
Resonator call.
I activate my monster's effect. I activate my monster. Come on out. I special summon a monster.
Alright. Very important here that you bottomless trap hole and banish the Bone Archfiend. Like, Bone Archfiend is such a major choke point for Resonators, so if you have a way to, like, you know, remove the Bone Archfiend, destroy it, get rid of it, that's already a huge choke point for the Resonators. Because sometimes it's pretty hard for them to find, like, an alternate combo line without the Bone Archfiend, so We are going to banish it, which will hurt them a lot, so...
I can't let you do that. I flip over my set card. I activate a trap.
We are gonna see him...
activate my continuous trap. Personal spoofing.
Alright, we are going to see him send the Fiendish Chain and the Forbidden Droplet. He sends Forbidden Droplet, which is funny because you never want to send that against Altergeists. You ideally would want to Droplet the Multifaker, but I guess this guy doesn't know what Geists do.
I activated a trap card, so I can special summon this card. Altergeist Multifaker. When Multifaker is special summoned, her effect activates Altergeist Silquitous.
From here we can see he does have the Tuning Gum in the graveyard, so I can't target him.
Slow down. Here's the card I set. I activate a trap.
Alright, so we're gonna Dogmatica Punishment. We're gonna pop his Crimson Resonator and Elder Entity Natis to pop his Scarred Dragon Archfiend.
I can't let you do that. I activate my monster's effect.
He is gonna block it with Tuning Gum.
I activate Altergeist Silquitous' effect.
But my response to the Tuning Gum is Silquitous Bounce, get rid of the Scarred Dragon Archfiend. Alright, that's gone.
I end my turn.
Just
Here
passes.
I go.
Go ahead.
I draw. I activate personal spoofing's effect.
Altergeist Marionetter. Marionetter activates her effect when she's summoned.
I'll set a card.
Alright, we set Manifestation, we set Needle Sealing.
I set a card. Battle.
Altergeist Marionetter. Slam like a puppet.
Poke for 16.
I'll end my
Don't
turn.
expect me to slow down. I drop. This defeat isn't enough to break my dueling spirit.
I hope I run into you again sometime.
Alright, he draws for turn, decides his top deck wasn't good enough, decides he's not playing into set 3 pass Altergeist with insane follow-up, and he just scoops. Alright, now we get to my rank up for DL Max. Against another Resonator player. See, 4-game win streak.
Feel the fury of my soul.
I can steal anything for you, if you can afford my fee.
Heavy is the king's crown. That's why only I can wear it. Duel! It's my turn.
Alright, let's see what kind of board this Resonator player sets up. We are going second, which is not good for us. Let's see if we can play through what this guy sets up. Surely he knows how the Resonator combo works, right? Surely.
I activate my monster's effect. Watch this. I special summon a monster.
Immediately discarding Wandering King Wildwind, so I already know his deck list is not good, so because you don't need this card for new Resonator. You don't need this card.
My soul burns. I end my turn.
Here I go.
Go ahead.
It's my
Attack
turn.
me.
Choosing to send Bone Archfiend from it. Choosing to send Bone Archfiend, double Bone Archfiend, by the way, into Scarred Dragon Archfiend Pass.
You're not the only one with a skill.
I set a card. I'll set a card. I'll set a card.
Alright, we return Conquery back to the deck. We set 3. Alright,
Altergeist Melusi.
summon Melusi.
Let's battle. Go, Altergeist Melusi. Ectoplaster.
Alright, we poke for 500.
Dealing battle damage activates Melusi's effect.
Say goodbye to one card on your field.
Now, I witness why I am known as the true king. Synchro summon. My soul. Red Dragon Archfiend.
Alright, Alright, because we got rid of Scarred Dragon Archfiend, it is going to flow into the original Red Dragon Archfiend, but it is going to be met with a Terrors of the Overroot.
I flip over my set card. I activate a trap.
Now, usually you never want to give back your opponent a monster off of Terrors of the Overroot, but in this case, I'm going to get... I played it well because I want to remove Wandering King Wildwind out of the graveyard, because his hand is probably not great, so I want to limit the amount of follow-up he's going to get on his turn. So we take the Wildwind out of the graveyard. I don't want him to get advantage off of that. I'm not going to activate Multifaker. We said no to its effect here.
I've put together a
It's
pretty
my
good
turn.
lineup.
I activate
end my turn.
monster's effect.
Alright, he discards another Wandering King Wildwind.
Come to me. I special come. Wandering King Wildwind.
We have a Ring of Destruction. We have a Bottomless Trap Hole. He summons Wandering King Wildwind.
I activate my monster's effect.
Activates Bone Archfiend. Makes this a level
I activate my monster's effect.
3. Sends Vision Resonator. Grabs Crimson Gaia.
From my hand, I activate a continuous spell. I activate a continuous spell.
Alright, Crimson Gaia is going to search Vision Resonator.
Watch this.
Vision is going to hit the field.
And the monster by Crimson Dragon shines upon the infernal path. Synchro summon. Fly, Red Rising Dragon. Red Rising Dragon. Activate your effect.
Slow down. I flip over my set card. I activate a trap.
Alright, Red Rising Dragon's going to hit the field, which is going to be met by a Bottomless Trap Hole.
Watch this. I activate a continuous spell.
I activated a trap card, so I can special summon this card. Altergeist Multifaker. When Multifaker is special summoned, her effect activates. Altergeist Silquitous. I activate Altergeist Silquitous' effect.
Alright, I know he doesn't have Tuning Gum in the graveyard, so we can freely bounce him here. Alright, I'm going to aggressively target the Scarred Dragon Archfiend because I don't want him to Synchro Summon anymore with it.
The continuous spell. Resonant Destruction.
And this guy was playing Resonant Destruction, which you literally don't need. It's literally win more. I don't see why you need this. Like, you have Scarlet Security for, like, wiping the back row and Scarred Dragon Archfiend for wiping the front row. So, this is... Resonant Destruction is literally useless. Don't play it.
Let's battle. Wandering King Wildwind attacks.
Sorry, hun. Here's the card I set. I activate a trap.
We're going to activate Ring of Destruction, get rid of one of his tuners, because why not?
Isn't that cute? Here I go.
Go ahead.
I draw.
Attack.
Check this out. I link summon a monster.
off.
Meluseek's effect activates when she goes to the graveyard.
Search follow-up.
Altergeist Marionetter. Marionetter activates her effect when she's summoned.
I'll set a card. I'll set a card.
I activate Altergeist Marionetter's effect. Altergeist Meluseek.
Battle.
You'll notice because we have a Needle Sealing set, I'm actually going to target his Crimson Gaia, get rid of that, because I don't want him to keep getting searches off of that, so...
Take this! I attack you dealing battle damage activates Meluseek's effect.
Say goodbye to one card on your field. I'll end my turn.
It's my turn. I drop Wandering King Wildwind's effect. I activate my monster's effect. Come to me. I activate my monster's effect. I activate my monster's effect. From my hand, I activate a continuous spell.
Sorry, hun.
Alright, he has another
Here's the card I set.
Crimson Gaia.
I activate a trap.
We do activate Needle Sealing to play around Soul Resonator, so...
Meluseek's effect activates when she goes to the graveyard. I activated a trap card, so I can special summon this card. Altergeist Multifaker. When Multifaker is special summoned, her effect activates Altergeist Silquitous.
I activate a continuous spell.
Alright, search his vision.
Watch this. I activate my monster's effect.
Search his bone.
Let's bat. There never was a king until I showed up. So don't follow in my footsteps. Create your own path.
There's nothing I can't hack, from databases to dueling.
And that was our rank up. Alright, he proceeds to battle, realizes he can't break my board, and he just surrenders. Alright, now for the deck profile. As per usual, we are playing Altergeists. We did max with it. I did change the deck list a little bit. We're playing the standard 4, but I decided to cut Mekk-Knight down to 2 copies because I wanted better hand quality instead of Multifaker consistency. Because, you know, because in my opening hand, I want to see more back row instead of, like, names. So, 2 Mekk-Knight felt fine. I wasn't breaking all that much. So, yeah. And you'll notice I'm not playing... I'll show you. In this specific list, where I'm not playing Pukari for the same reason. Pukari is a good card, but I didn't feel like I needed it that much, so I decided to not play it for this list. Because again, I'm playing an 8 monster list, 14 traps. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Playing an 8 monster count, 14 traps, consisting of Dogmatica Punishment, 3 Personal Spoofing, Terrors of the Overroot to pair with the skill, Ring of Destruction, Compulsory Evacuation Device, and Needle Sealing for our limit 3s, Bottomless Trap Hole, 2 Manifestation, and 1 the Regulation of Tribe. For our extra deck, we got Elder Entity Natis, our standard Altergeist core of Memory Gant, Prime Banshee, 2 Hextias, we got Ningirsu, we got Link Karibo, Wind, and Artemis. This is just to answer birds, Lyrilusk. And as for the skill, it's pretty simple. Can only use it once per duel. If your opponent controls a monster and you don't, shuffle a card from hand to deck, then set Terrors of the Overroot from hand or deck. You can activate it this turn. Pretty good for shuffling back Silquitous bricks that you don't want in your hand to set a pretty good card. Get your Multifaker going if you have it. But yeah, that's gonna be the deck list, deck profile. If you like the video, be sure to drop a like, drop a sub, help out the channel, follow on Twitch, leave a comment. And yeah, I will be doing a King of Games run with this on stream later, so if you want to see that, follow on Twitch. If you want to, you know, connect with me live. And yeah, that'll be it for this video. And yeah, there's going to be more Altergeist content coming later, especially if new support comes for the deck. I'll definitely have more videos out. But yeah, if you want to learn more about Altergeists, this is the channel for it. But yeah, that'll be it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next video when hopefully the April 2025 ban list hits. I'll be doing my live reaction. And yeah, as per usual, that'll be all for this video. Bye YouTube.